Good morning, fresh familia. Let me turn this down. Happy Monday. It is a day of the week. Hang on. Put myself in drive. What day is it? It is the day, I think it's day 19 of the challenge. I don't know. I'm starting to lose track. So let's bring everybody up to speed. So yesterday yesterday was the baby shower. Didn't accomplish a whole lot yesterday. Had the baby shower at the bar. Ended up hanging out with a bunch of really cool people, some of my coworkers, some of just the regulars that, when you work at a bar, you have regulars, but then the regulars just become friends. And so I met a lot of cool people that are like regulars of the bar and friends to some of the bartenders and stuff like that. They were just some really cool people. So ended up making some really cool friends and ended up staying at the bar longer than I wanted to. So no, I didn't go to the gym. No, I didn't get laundry done. And I didn't really accomplish a whole lot beyond the stream. The stream did happen. I was worried, but I was like, no, if I'm gonna let myself down on anything, I need to make sure that it's not the stream, because I promised that to you guys, and I don't want to let you guys down. My own stuff, it'll happen when it happens. I thought today was gonna be a really good day to catch up on stuff, because I only had a couple calls in my file for today. Like a whole weekend looking at my calls, all I had was Pomona and Montclair, which they're right around the corner from me. So I was gonna get up, go take care of the parts, and go knock out these 2 calls and then be done, so that way I could do laundry, I could go to the gym, I could get caught up on stuff. Well, that didn't end up working out, because first thing this morning, even though they're not supposed to do this, the dispatch people for my job dropped 2 more calls in my file. Were they 2 local calls? Were they right around the corner from my house? No. One of them is in Marina Del Rey, and the other one is in Glendale. So I am on my way back home to take care of the dogs and feed them. I already let them out to go to the bathroom, but I gotta feed them, and then I gotta jump in the shower, get ready, get out the door. Now, why am I out right now? I'll tell you why. 2 reasons. One, I messaged my ex-wife or my children's mom, whatever. I don't know. Ex-wife sounds I don't know. It is what it is, but I don't like that term. I don't know. There's something weird about it. But anyways, my former partner, and she's at work last night. And usually when she works at night, I take care of the kids' drop-off in the morning. And so I was messaging her and asking her, hey, I'm in charge of the kids tomorrow, right? I have to pick them up. And she never got back to me. I think she was just busy at work, and so she hasn't seen the message. Even at this point, she hasn't seen the message. And then I started messaging my daughter and saying, hey, I'm on my way. Make sure you guys are ready, yada yada. No response. I get to the house, and I go in the door, and Jackson's just sitting there, big old smile on his face, under the blanket. I think he's playing on his tablet, just chilling. And I was like, what are you doing? And he was like, what? And I was like, why aren't you ready for school yet? And he was like, we don't have school today. And I was like, you don't have school today? He was like, no, we have a 4-day weekend because tomorrow's Veterans Day. And I was like, God damn it, son of a bitch. So, didn't have to take care of the kids, but take care of getting them to school. So I'm up. And so I went to go charge. And I did find, add this to the list of taking care of things, I did find a flyer on one of the chargers, and that's not uncommon. Usually there are flyers, but this one's close to my house, and so I figured I'd reach out because it's an electrician in my area rather than just some random charger somewhere. And so I sent him a text message because that's what the flyer says to do. And I'm just going to get some more information. The install is a lot cheaper than I thought it was. It's only $300 or something like that, and I'm like, that seems doable. So even if I do have to pay for it myself, then I will try to do that. But the issue is, I live in an apartment. I don't know if there's a 240 watt charger or outlet anywhere in the building. But even if it is, it has to be attached to me and my bill so that I get a bill for it, so that I pay for it. Otherwise, it's gonna go to whoever it's assigned to, and then that doesn't work. So I have to talk to this electrician. Hopefully he gets back to me, or she gets back to me, and then I'll find out if that's possible. So I am still going to see if Edison can cover the charge, because I get a rebate, and if there's any upgrades to the panel or anything like that, and I'll see if that's doable within that budget as well. So add that to the things that I've taken care of today. I'm gonna just get going. While I was sitting at the charger right now, I was updating, just getting caught up on uploading videos and a couple of edits. But this weekend, yesterday, I didn't really do a whole lot, so it's a really short video. Same thing with Saturday. They're like really, really short videos. So I did get the stream done yesterday. There was a lot of like kinks to work out. What I need to do is sit down and work out all this shit with Cole ahead of time. And so it's not Cole's fault. He's being very helpful. It's my fault because I'm trying to do it like an hour before the stream. Or in this case, it wasn't even an hour. It was like we were troubleshooting and trying to set shit up like right before the stream, and then on the stream and during the stream. And like, I need to do a better job of asking for his help ahead of time so that he's not stressed and we can work out all these kinks without having to do it on stream and wasting time right before the stream. So I will set up some time with him this week to do that. But we did get YouTube up. So that's showing promise. If you look at my YouTube, there's a video on there. It's a 15-minute long video, and it's basically just me talking through troubleshooting with Cole. But we did get a video up. At some point it broke because he had me end the stream because I was dropping frames, and that was going to just be a poor quality stream for everybody. So once we came back up, we couldn't get it to come back up for YouTube. And then TikTok never worked out because TikTok has its like Creator Studio, and in order to get a stream key and all this other stuff, I need to download the Creator Studio, and we need to set up a vertical stream rather than a horizontal one. So we need to kind of set all of that up ahead of time. But once we get that going, I should be able to go live on whatever platforms I want. So I'm probably gonna play around with that a little bit and see which platforms have lives, and then I will start doing live on multiple platforms. So just like we promised. So I'm going to work on that with Cole. I have my list here of things that I'm going to work on. So right now, I'm making some progress with the channel. I'm going to just keep, every time I get some time, I'm going to keep uploading to YouTube and Opus Clip to get some clips out. But I'm going to be publishing a bunch of clips today. Like basically in 15-minute intervals, I'm just going to start pumping out clips just to get caught up. I will work on some thumbnails, just chip away at a couple of those because I have a couple videos going live. So I'll probably do like anywhere from 2 to 4 thumbnails today. And then I will work on some of my other goals and stuff like that. I'm really excited, guys. I have that interview coming up. That is on Tuesday, tomorrow. And then I have my psych eval Wednesday morning. And hopefully get the ADHD diagnosis for that. And then we'll start talking about medication. And then today, that's another thing. Today, I'm going to call Kaiser again and try to get the referral for Rula so that I can get the EMDR therapy and find a specialist that allows me to do that. So I'm going to see if they'll just give me the referral, and then I'll go onto the website myself and start looking at profiles and seeing if I can find a clinician that I like, and then I'll set an appointment for that. So that's really great. The stream went well, all things considered, even though we didn't get a lot of the kinks worked out till almost 9. So I started at 8. It was like 8:50 before I actually started my stream. And we went till about 10. And it was fun. We just played Dead by Daylight. Both of my brothers were on. My friend Zorro was on. And then we just played with a bot. And we just ran around, and like Zorro had never played before, but it's such an anxiety-inducing game that like we were just giggling and having such a good time. So that was a lot of fun. If you guys are into that, please consider joining on Sundays. I want to grow the community as best as possible, and I want to keep checking in with you guys. And the lives are a great opportunity for you guys to comment, and it's a great opportunity for you guys to interact with me live and in person once a week, and hopefully grow the channel, man. That's what I'm really hoping for it. Grow the community, grow the channel, and let's keep going on this challenge. All right, I'm gonna get into it. I will check back in with you guys as things progress, if I have anything to update. Okay, love you. Bye. As always, ladies and gentlemen, these are my goals. I am going to be making some adjustments, but that hasn't happened yet. So in the meantime, pause if you want to read more in depth, and drop any questions, comments, or concerns in the comments. Hi guys, I'm in bed and I'm getting ready to go to sleep. I'm very tired, but I wanted to bring you guys up to speed on a few things, a few updates. So as you can see, I got home from work, I went and I took care of the dogs, and then I did go to the gym, I did do laundry, but I also have made some progress on a couple of other things. So if you pay attention at the beginning of the video, I talk about my goals, and I made some progress with my sister, and I think it's going well so far. We haven't talked in about a year, and I finally made contact with her, and we're talking, and we're working through some very, uncomfortable conversations, but we're getting there. And I'm really excited for the potential to restore some of that, that relationship. So that's some progress that was made. I reached out to Kaiser and got a referral to Rula. I did make an initial appointment, but I canceled it. Just they had to make an appointment just so that I could actually get in and create a profile. So I found this really great therapist. She's got like 21 years of experience, and she's a specialist in EMDR and trauma and PTSD. And I think that she's a good fit. I just have to find an appointment that I can actually make it to, because a lot of her appointments are during work. So I'm trying to make that work. I reached out to an electrician, that electrician from this morning on that flyer. He got back to me, and it's not looking great. He said that my panel doesn't support, the panel for my apartment at least, doesn't support 240, and it would be too difficult to upgrade the panel to include 240, because then everybody would have to do it or something like that. I don't know, I was kind of confused. But he did say he was going to look into it to see if there is something else that can be done. So there's some progress being made there. I have that interview tomorrow. Pretty nervous. I hope it goes well. I'll keep you guys posted. That's first thing in the morning. And I'm just nervous. I don't know what they're going to ask. I don't know if they're going to think it's a good fit. I hope they do. But only time will tell. I'll let you guys know how that goes. And then just one more thing. So I'm a big fan of Gary Vaynerchuk. And right now his big thing is pushing social selling. So like TikTok Shop, and there's another one that's Whatnot. Whatnot is another one. So he's really big on that, and he's telling people this is amazing, this is a great way to make sales, and this is going to be the way of the future, and yada yada. And he was having a Whatnot sale recently, and just kind of showing how it works and trying to promote it and tell people to get on there and try to sell stuff. And he was selling some limited edition stuff really cheap. So
I just wanted to share with you guys what I got, and then I'm going to look it up on eBay and see what it's going for on eBay. If anything, I want to keep it until I meet him, so that way I can get his autograph on it, but I don't know. We'll see. Hang on. So, okay, I just opened it. It's VeeFriends, and this is the Collector's Comic Pack. I'm going to show it to you guys right now. It says VeeFriends Mini Comics, issue 4, introducing Thoughtful Three-Horned Harpic. And this is one limited edition mini comic. So this is it right here. It's kind of hard to see, so that's why I was reading it to you, but one limited edition mini comic. It's in a wrapper the same way that you would have like a foil pack for like cards, but instead of cards, it's a comic. And then it's actually kind of cool. Like there's a QR code right here, so I can learn more. It says issue 4. Willful Wizard hires 3 young adventurers to hunt for the legendary creature, the Three-Horned Harpic. So these are the rarity guide. There's 10,000 issues, and then it's blank out of 7,000, blank out of 2,000, and then there's one cover that has Gary V, 2 covers from DJ Kaufman, and 2 covers from Kate Wendell's that are actually drawn by them. And then cover variants, 1 of 1 lollipop, 1 of 10 gold, and then silver, holographic, cracked ice, and shimmer. So those could be some like limited edition covers. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe you guys, what do you guys think? Should I open it? Should I like do it on stream maybe, and open it and see if I got anything rare? I'm gonna check eBay right now, see if how much unopened is going for right now. Hang on, let me go check. So it's hard to tell, but from what I can see, it looks like the only way to know for sure if it's worth anything is to open it. And even then, you know, the unopened packs are going for like 30 or 40 bucks. So that's not bad. And then if I open it, we'll see how that goes. But I don't know if I'm going to open it or not. So I don't know. You guys tell me, should I open it on stream? Would you tune in if I did that? Or should I just keep it forever and ever?